Part 1,
Oliver.
Episode 5.
Nice. Oliver, you wake up and your head hurts.
Where am I?
You look around and you're inside of a log cabin room of some kind. It looks to be a worn down inn.
Pocket, bag. Do I have everything on me at least?
Your things are in the room next to you for sure. You kind of just like stripped and dropped them on the ground and laid on the bed.
Nice. I would think, at least Oliver would be like a semi-responsible drunk. Like, oh, hey, I'm getting drunk. All my things go here in this one place.
I'm saying your garb and your your effects of like what you're wearing all the time. You probably took those off as you fell into bed.
Okay. At least I dumped them though.
Yeah, they're all there. It's just a pile.
Alright, I'm gonna slowly get dressed. Is the door open? Is there anyone in the room with me? Did I make mistakes?
No one's in the room with you, but you can tell by the daylight that is coming through the one window in this room that it's like midday for sure.
Sure. So I'm going to
The door is closed to the room, but it's not the best quality door. You can still kind of see through it.
That's fine. I'm gonna pick myself up, get myself dressed, slap my face a little. Is there a water bowl or something of the sort to like?
No,
I don't know,
not in the room.
step outside. Through the door.
There's no one here.
Oh.
You can tell that you're in one of you're like the second to last room down of the 3 rooms that are here, and it's a 1-story building with like a kiosk area in the front where you would get information if there was somebody there, but there's nobody there.
I'm gonna go to the kiosk, like start walking towards the kiosk. Just look around, look behind the counter, things like that. Is there anything, like, anyone of, like, notice?
You find a log.
I look, is my name in it?
No. In fact, none of your party's names are in any log.
I'm gonna the last name. And
yeah. The last 3 signatures on here make no sense to you, and one of them you swear was written in blood. But it's also illegible, so it wasn't intelligently done. More like a fingerprint smear than anything.
So maybe it was was it like intentionally written? Like, was it like a paper?
Yeah, it looks like that was somebody's fucking signature. Like that's how they signed something.
Okay, cool. That was somebody's intent. Cool.
Yeah. You scan up the page a little bit and you see a name that throws a chill through your spine.
Go ahead. Who is it?
Starlight.
I'm going to look at the names beside it, like all the names in like that day.
Yeah, you would see everyone's characters' names, save Goff's Fieldbiter, who actually just smeared his finger on the thing. He was already bloody. It wasn't his blood.
So Oliver insinuates obviously that this person, this blood smear, which is kind of intimidating. And that was the last people here.
It's dated a little over a year ago.
That's the last people?
That's the last people that came through here.
I'm gonna look around, grab to the log, and
All right.
rip that page out for me. Fold it up, put it into my jacket pocket, and begin to walk outside. I'm gonna put my hands over my eyes first.
Yeah.
You know.
You break the threshold and it is blinding for a second. Zavish, Lydia, Abel, you all leave the house and are looking kind of down-ish at the ground. Decide to peer up, one of you, and you spot your homeboy shading himself from the midday sun. Coming out of the house, or coming out of the inn.
I'm gonna look off in his direction. Just kind of wait for him just to get us in view. Kind of give him that knowing, like, the nod of like, what's up? How the fuck are you feeling? You know?
Right. Yeah, Oliver, you've sobered up enough to realize that this is no large town you're in. It's pretty tiny. There's no like central anything to this place. It's just a road.
Also, Jarrett, if you are pushed to talk. Okay. While he's reeling from the morning sun, I'm gonna get my pack, just kind of finalize the things that are in it, and take a last little stop by the house of the magistrate, or not the magistrate, the mayor, I guess should be.
He's a magistrate now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to. Hey, Kevin.
You guys are leaving her house, I thought. After having.
Yeah, we
listened to
could
her.
have already left, I thought.
Is that Kevin?
But, no, as I was trying to say before, first thing I'm asking you is Lydia to help me with the bandages and whatnot.
Man was ready. Man was cocked and ready. So I see y'all, and from my jacket pocket, just pull out and present this obviously folded paper, this random folded paper to y'all, and begin to slowly walk over to y'all.
As he's doing so, I'll like start treating Zavish's arm properly. Although I imagine I'm starting to run out of bandages at this point.
You are. Also, Abel, when you did your bag check, you are low on rope.
Okay.
Well, whenever we reach the town, I'll need a resupply on medical stuff.
I'm gonna take it to them, and I'm going to look back and point, paper in hand. What is that place? Is that a hotel inn?
Yes.
That was it.
Yes?
Who are you pointing all this shit at?
The place that I just walked out of.
The
Tavern.
tavern.
That's the tavern, yeah.
That's the tavern.
No, he walked out of the inn. He got to his
Oh.
room.
Well, do we know
Hold
the
it out
name of the
to-
tavern?
No,
Okay.
it hasn't been given a name.
Okay.
I'm
As far
gonna
as we
hold
know.
it out to Abel.
I'm
Hold the
gonna
paper out to Abel. Go ahead.
walking, like, I stop, turn around. Like, I was gonna walk over to the magistrate, but I stop, turn around, walk over, grab it, open it up, look at it.
It has all the party's members.
It is an obvious, it's an obvious page from the ledger. It has about 15 names on it. Towards the bottom, you see that there's a very obvious Sarlar, and that's all it says is Sarlar. And then underneath that is a thumbprint that is smeared, and it's definitely done in blood. Underneath that is 3 other signatures that you can't really make out. They look to be of perhaps somebody that doesn't know how to write.
Contract?
A ledger. This is them.
How'd you come about this?
So, it was in the ledger. In that ledger. In there. This was from a year ago.
So we're on their
They were
trail.
here. Yes.
That would make sense, because I guess from here, do we...
You haven't told him anything.
Okay. I look at
He
the...
doesn't know about the house. He doesn't know about any of that.
Lydia, where are you right now? You and Zavish, where are y'all?
Next to
Right
y'all,
next to
probably doing bandaging stuff.
I'm gonna look over to Zavish and Lydia, and then back over to you, Oliver. And say,
Where the fuck are we?
this is Isonah's Rest. We used an opportunity, we saw a window of opportunity. We had learned that the vampire goes out, or goes out during the daytime down towards the Isonah docks. And we figured, use that opportunity to scout out the vampire's cave. But we found a lot more than we were expecting.
We also found a demon house.
Yes, they nearly ate my soul. I'm still a little.
There's a
Yes,
demon in
there's
that
a-
house over there. I point to the house.
Goes by the name of Neeks.
Kind of look
Tried
back,
to eat my soul.
look
I
back
still
towards
have
the
it.
house.
I still have it.
Yeah.
Does it look like a normal house to me?
It is a 2-story half of a house.
Abandoned as shit.
Very broken.
That is half of the
Very
house.
evil.
There is only half of the house.
Plus a door.
Yes.
Is the door standing alone, or is it like...
Oh, no. There's 2 doors. So there's 3 doors total left on the house. From what you can tell, there's one that is on the outside leading in, and then one that was meant to be inside the house but is bricked up, and it's on the bottom floor. And then there's one on the top that you would have to go inside the house to see.
So there's 3 doors down.
No, there's 2 doors
My
down, one up.
2 doors ground floor,
Sorry.
1 door on the next
No,
floor.
I got it, Jared.
Thank you.
Good try.
Thank
Good
you.
try, Jared.
Thank you.
Uninstall
Thank
Discord, get off, you're done. Log off.
Proper answer.
Going
I had to,
to
so-
gonna look off towards the house, look back down the road towards where we came from the cave, and look back towards Lydia and Zavish. We also chatted with Nerul.
What?
More so, and I'd lock eyes on Lydia. More so, she chatted with Nerul.
She closes her eyes and looks, or crosses her arms and looks away. Can't all talk to him.
Yeah, we also may have slightly cut a deal with him.
You did.
Hey, it was a good deal.
You're
Good bargain.
telling me you talked to Nerul, had a conversation with Nerul, the god of death, and you made a deal with the god of death.
I'm
It was a pretty good deal.
glaring at fucking Zavish, yeah.
Zavish, one moment. Abel, what was the deal?
I'm trying to remember now, too.
It was basically,
I'll tell it to you.
we will do whatever you want.
As long as you don't destroy the world.
Not exactly. There is a term. The term being, the term of the deal is we help him bring back the life of the forest, very particularly, And
So,
in doing so, he is going to help keep peace in the plains by letting the gods not kill us all.
You literally
Because that's a
said,
big war, and that's a big
we
thing.
will do as you ask. That was it. We will do what you ask if you leave it, if you keep this place safe, the forest safe.
so you.
It was the
not
plane.
only
It was for the
no,
plane.
wait,
Thank you.
Savish, you made a deal for not you, but sacrificing all of our lives.
No, we made it very clear it was him only making the deal.
But he said
So this one's on me.
He was saying we, and then before the deal was made, we were like, no, you.
I fold the ledger
Which is fine.
and I hand it back to you, Oliver, and I say, in that conversation, he mentioned his champion. And I tap the piece of paper. I think this is the guy he was talking about. The guy you've been hunting.
slide it back in.
He is saying that his champion is in that fucking forest. We're on their trail.
I point to that forest.
Yes.
You, for the first time, take a gaze out into the forest, and you see how unsettling this view is. You point out to the forest, you look out, and it is a cliff face drop. You see the tops of trees, massive trees. They extend out and grow on a mountainside, and you see a snaking blue glow coming from the forest. Deep within, it's even brighter, but it's much further away. This is in the middle of the day, you can tell this.
Forest haunted?
Not haunted per se.
Forest is haunted.
That would be the work of time magic, not
What are you doing
exactly a
back?
ghost.
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted.
What'd you say? Moon's haunted. Oh. So, sorry about that, Lydia. We were making jokes. My bad.
No, you're good. I've seen that one. I was saying, like, not exactly haunted, more like time magic messed with it.
So this seems to be some kind of, well, would Oliver have seen the outpost stronghold that was actually Lydia was the only person who actually saw it.
Yeah, he would have walked by it with you guys, but he would have just saw it as a stronghold, unless Lydia told him about it. It was kind of a team thing, but I could just as easily say that Oliver was busy talking to the old man.
Oliver takes his bag and opens it and begins to rifle through it. Pulls out a leaf.
That leaf is attached to an entire stem and rose.
Yeah, the whole rose.
I'm going to line it up with that forest. Maybe. Put it back in the bag.
I'm gonna.
Perhaps that's what healed the forest? What is it doing? What
Yeah, he
can we
pulls
with
this
it
thing
again?
out,
I
and
don't
you guys
remember.
were like, what the fuck is that? It is a hand-forged, it is damn near...
I remember.
Yeah, it's a damn near perfect replication of a rose, but it's done in metal.
Just kind of eyeball it as he.
I remember my ass over that thing.
Even you, a person that's not necessarily into the arts, would know that this took a lot to craft, for sure.
I don't know. He's a strange dude with a hell of a drive and a fucking backstory that's like extensive.
There it is. She's been waiting for this for so long.
What is that? Diploma?
Nope. I have not graduated nothing yet.
I don't know.
my high school diploma somewhere.
Yeah, I don't even know where mine is.
What is it?
Well, what is it?
Pulls
Or are
out
you
a
trying to surprise us?
full plate carrier.
It's good things.
It's in.
I think it's part of my Amazon order. It should be earrings in a bag.
This is some big
That
fucking
big old
earrings.
bitch?
That's the bag.
Pulls out a glowing artifact. It's here.
Oh. Ah!
She pulls out the golden rose.
Pulls out the Necronomicon. Woo!
Oh my god.
I ordered this on
Look at how
Amazon.
cute it is!
Oh my goodness.
No.
Look at how cute it is!
Is that RJ's bag?
No, it's my new school bag.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We all have similar tastes.
I like mine hot pink, thank you.
Please palm immediately.
Oh, with the fair citrus? Yeah, no. Don't do that. Alright. So yeah, for the first time you actually take like a look at this forest and you're like, what is happening out there? It's very different from anything that you've seen before.
Yeah, but honestly, we've seen some crazy shit. So, like, Oliver's not like, oh, this is so wild. He's like, huh, strange. All right.
More of that. Right.
Yes. More oddities.
Yet another day. Wow.
Tuesday. Yes.
Great.
Kind of I look at Oliver's bag as he puts the rose back into it, and my attention kind of draws away from him and the party off towards the magistrate's house. And I just kind of look at it as they do their thing.
Roll perception.
Lydia, I don't know if I got to show you the paper, but I'm gonna show you the paper with the ledger.
16.
And I don't know if I've ever told you, but your character about the party.
Yeah, 16.
The door's cracked.
I'm sorry. The door is cracked.
Yes, sir.
I immediately break from the party and move towards the house.
You get closer and the door closes.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was okay. When I heard cracked, I thought like broken into
Like destroyed?
cracked. I was like,
No.
Action!
No.
okay. Instead, okay. Well, fuck it. I guess I'll have taken a few steps, but not so aggressively.
Yeah, no, the door still closes.
I'm gonna like give a glance and then turn back.
Yeah, like, what was that?
Like, where are you going? Whatever.
I'm going to kind of stand by or walk up to the door. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the door, just stand there for a second, and just kind of listen.
You get close enough to hear sniffles.
Magistrate.
You can physically see the weight come off of the door.
And I don't really wait for her to answer anything. I just kind of tell her, like, we're geared up and we're about to head out. Just figured we'd let you know. And I give her a second.
Hold on a second. Okay. She waits a moment. You both kind of silently stand on opposite sides of a door for a second. And the door cracks and then pulls open. And she's already wiped her eyes, but she's been crying. And she approaches you with the mask. She says, I think you need this more than I. Perhaps you should tell the king of his loyalty.
I nod and reluctantly take it and look it over for a second, then look to her. We will.
She's got a forced like grin on, smiling, trying to smile.
Is there anything that you need before we leave?
I think we'll be all right for a few days, and then I'll have to make the journey myself into town. Just let them know that we need that pass cleared. We can't continue like this. Give me a second.
Give her a good old-fashioned yes, ma'am. Let me...
Oh, here, wait. Let me try your strategy real quick. Hey, calm down.
You gotta actually mean it. You can't just be like, hey, BG Dubs, calm down, dog.
Don't you know the number one rule of talking to women is not to tell them to calm down?
This is a new...
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
This is a new age.
Yeah, obviously.
Along in this age, my go-to phrase is, "Are you done?" When I'm in a fight. And you know what that does? It pisses a woman smooth the fuck off.
Wow, that was cute.
Out it pisses everyone smooth the fuck off if you ask them if they're done when they're yelling at you.
I should use that on customers.
It's so good, and it catches everyone off guard. They're like, "What? I can't believe you said that to me."
Can start a fight almost immediately.
Yeah, unless.
So how many times have you done that, Redbeard?
Oh no, I'm
Here we go.
I'm a negotiator.
With more RJ assumptions.
Yeah.
Redbeard's heard me. I've talked my way off a few ledges.
Yeah, but you've also walked your ass away from that shit to go have a cigarette before you kill that person.
I almost did kill a person, okay? So I don't want to do that. I was like, okay, you're stupid. I'll be back.
They want to fight. You don't want to fight, but you're willing to fight them.
Hey, I'll be back. You better not be.
Hey, fella, that guy just had a smoke break to make sure he doesn't fucking kill you. Leave.
Maybe it's time to walk away.
Let it
When
go.
he says he'll be back, he means you shouldn't be here when he gets back.
It's an unspoken thing. And actually, most of the time, that job was like pointing out people's flaws so that they like had the recognition of, oh yeah, that was stupid.
Hey, by the way, you're high as shit on cocaine.
Yeah, 9 times out of fucking 10.
Dude, yeah, I'm not even gonna go over that. There was a few times we went into that bathroom with like 4 dudes that are like taller than the fucking stalls, just
Whole bunch of cowboy hats, just kind of looking down at something. Like 3 or 4 different dudes walk out of the fucking stall. Hey man, please leave.
Hey, that toilet smells really good.
please get the fuck out of my building before we all go to jail for whatever you just did. No. So yeah, she kind of smiles and like, you can kind of see she like thought about going in for a hug or something, but she's like uncomfortable. Just straight up doesn't know what to do with her body right now.
As she kind of hesitates there for a second, I'm holding the mask. I put out a hand to shake it. All right, so I put out my hand. Just, you know, if she shakes it, she shakes it, whatever. Just giving her something.
Yeah, she well, I'll roll for it because it kind of depends on her future now.
Yeah.
We'll see what she does. I'll be a DM about it and let the dice decide.
She's teenage. Sadly, she's a teenage girl who just lost a parent figure, who now has an entire town to take care of. It's a lot. She's having to deal with a lot of emotions. I get that. But I also don't want to be like, Do you need a hug? Yeah, that's totally gonna fucking.
Yeah, no,
she gets to go about at her speed.
She like kind of tears up for a bit and like smiles and stands up straight. And she stretches out her hand and she says, "Thank you for coming through here," or "Thank you for coming through Isonah's Rest adventure."
Kind of.
It rings true, almost like it's been said 1,000 times.
She's stepping up to the plate. I'll return her smile. Kind of give her.
She reaches out and gives you a full-on handshake and.
Hell yeah! I shake your hand, smile, and say, "Thank you, ma'am." Turn and join the party.
Soon after you leave, within earshot, you hear the door actually close.
Someone looks like they're having a rough day.
Not happy babies.
Oh,
Well, the sun is high in the sky.
I'm looking for music, so.
Everybody else is just kind of doing their thing around town. There's not many people here, but they're busy farming, harvesting stuff. You see dudes already like getting seed bags ready and stuff.
Wouldn't take much of a stride, but I'd catch up to the team on their way out of the town.
Hey, Boob, would you like to go down the grocery list of things we need to do in the kingdom?
Well, first and foremost, we need to talk to the boy king.
How much of you have money for groceries?
Little
Or
bit.
am I the only marketable source here?
Kind of shake my coin bag, and it sounds a little light.
Lydia, you remember that
Mine
you have
probably was
6
never
coins
that
on you.
What?
You remember that you have 6 coins on you.
I do remember, but I also remember Abel told me not to let anybody see those.
Ooh, do I remember that she has those coins? Just like real quick,
What?
like.
I also remember you never explained them to me because you said you would.
Yeah, true. Well, we haven't had a moment to like. Hey, BT Dubs, you got some fucking ancient artifact coins that are worth more than plats, dog.
Hearing like this interaction of asking how much money everyone has, Lydia just kind of pricks up a little bit and like shoots a look at Abel like,
I have coin. No, you don't. No, you don't.
like, do I?
As soon as
I think Zvi only has a couple of gold.
looks at me,
Yeah.
I look at her, then I look back to Oliver. Oliver, it seems that you may be the only one that has enough real coin here. And I kind of take a last glance at Lydia before looking back to Savish.
I'm going to open my coin purse. How much did I spend at the bar? How much do I have left?
So, through the past 2 episodes of drinking, by the way,
You know what?
you will have probably spent about 30 gold total.
I hope I got some
Didn't
really
he sell
good
a little bit though
information.
to replenish that a bit?
I hope I got some
Yeah,
really
except
good
he never got to keep the money because the bar got wrecked.
You know my mom?
I hope I got some information.
He was trying to sell stuff to that barkeep and ended up getting drunk when he went to do the taste test to like prove it was decent, and he got insta drunk.
Oliver,
It's decent, but you never made a sale because you couldn't hold a coherent conversation after that. So like,
he's been going through some things.
right?
So
We're in the land of Isonah. What? Give me a
We're all
drink.
dealing
I need
with
a
some
drink.
kind of drama. But no, I meant Well, yes, we do need to get supplies, but also we need to talk to the Boy King, tell him to get the supplies going to this town.
I'm going to, for now, here. I'm going to give you each 5 gold.
Thank you.
Lydia now has currency.
Spend that on what you need.
Lydia,
If
you
you
see
need-
this as like useless. This is fucking useless.
To
You
me,
get
yeah.
this shit from the earth. Why do you have it?
It's just peasant shit.
Right? Gold? This is
If you
crap.
don't want it, I'll take it.
Fucking useless.
Literally just like-
What you need is
what
iron. That's some strong stuff right there.
This stuff is too malleable.
Pathetic.
This is a
Let's
very
Just
weak
shakes her head.
material. What do
This
you
is
mean
fucking
it's valuable?
stupid.
He's like, this is one of the weakest metals you can find in the earth. What do you mean it's valuable?
Oh, I
It's
said
more-
malleable.
People use it to trade things.
It's used for trade
Kind of skips a
purposes.
few steps.
Now, if you need more,
Pay
Tell me.
for things?
if you and I look at you all with like a look of just like, if you need more, tell me.
But what do I use it for?
So
I'll help you
use
out with
it-
that one.
No.
I could see this being the conversation on the way back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
Just,
Like,
just explaining
Trying to
currency.
explain the
Explaining
ever-complex
currency.
capitalist currency system.
Yeah, yeah.
So you understand trade and barter, correct?
Yes.
I give you a chicken, or I give you 3 chickens. You give me a cow.
That's a fuck trade, but okay.
That's a fuck trade, yeah.
Both me and Zafisha's like,
That's horrible. That's a bad
Also,
deal.
like, he doesn't have a concept of money either.
oh
Yeah, no, it's great because he kind of wouldn't even care at this
Zafisha's
point.
like, yeah, I like that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that deal. You give me, I give you the 3 chickens. You give me the cow. That sounds great.
Okay, and so thing is so instead of using the chickens, you use coin to buy that
How
cow.
many chickens is these coins worth?
A
Depends
lot.
on the guy is worth. How much the guy depends on how much the guy selling the cow thinks it is.
So, it's a made-up system based on opinions.
It's
Yes.
a made-up system based on metal. Yes.
Apparently, you got it
Like,
right.
it's
No,
just
it-
more and more like
it's completely
what is wrong
made up.
with
The
you.
more
Good job.
you explain it, the more we're all starting to realize this is fucking currency is fucking stupid.
Oh,
By the time you reach the kingdom,
The
everybody
vast
looks like an
selection of
asshole.
everybody's
Wars have
just
been
like,
fought
yo.
over this.
Everybody's just like, damn.
And someone's like, oh yeah,
capitalism's
wars have been
wild,
fought
bro.
over this very useless metal that you only found a use for in currency.
Also, people
Lame.
kill each other over it every day outside of work for it. People are sold into slavery. People
There's
keep touching their
things that cause
body.
war: religion and this thing.
This thing right here, what I'm holding. What you're
You also
holding.
have to hold on to it. I'll gladly hold on to it for you.
No, I assume this will be useful in your modern society.
Yes.
Someone needs
Yeah,
to find a way to get
yeah.
medical supplies. Otherwise, all of you
Five.
dead a while ago.
That's reasonable. If you need more, come to me. I'll give you more.
As you continue walking,
Also, I'm going with you, Lydia, if you buy anything. I don't need you getting swindled.
Says the guy who understands currency.
right. As you walk though, you pass by the cave once more.
Walks faster.
Oof. Kind of stop a moment, look up the road towards the cave, like up the road. We would see the cave from here, but stop, take a moment, and with the mask, I guess I'd have that. Well, no, it'd be in my pack. I wouldn't be openly holding, carrying
Yeah,
that.
no, but The
carried
dish
it
would
with
also
the fingers
stop
through
and
his
just kind
eyes,
of
just
sadly
walking.
look over.
After the moment's up, I just keep on walking. Gotta look down.
I
at
wish we were faster when we did all of that. Though I doubt it would have made much of a difference.
Actually, this next part is that you pass the cave and you head up the road. You pass by your old campsite even, and you come up to the bridge. And from here, Abel, you can see the stain that takes up a good portion of the bridge. At least this side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna walk. Yeah, I see it, but I'm just gonna keep walking. Like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to stay here. Just want to walk past it, or just walk through it. I mean,
Oliver, you notice that this area, as you walk further onto the bridge, you see that there's roots growing up through the rocks and separating some and holding most of the shit together, honestly. And all these roots have like time scarring on them, and they emit like a high-pitched, like electronic frequency sound.
Oliver will shake his head. He's confused, but he'll continue to follow.
You guys near the stronghold of the wolf, and you can still hear a random every once in a while as you go around.
What is that?
something we can handle yet.
yeah.
What?
We'll take care of after we take care of the primary business. Maybe we'll come back here and take care of that.
Somehow the forest has affected previous travelers or something within those walls, and they are not what they used to be. They're we surmise they're infected with whatever magic. I kind of look back towards where the bridge was from where we came. We're not ready for that.
Oliver nods and compliantly walks with you.
It's new.
Trying
I
something new
think
out.
all of us could handle it. It's just, I don't think we have the time.
Unless you know how to reverse that kind of magic, no, we do not.
The clock is ticking.
Oliver, I need you to roll an Arcana that's going to go against your con roll.
So I need to roll again?
Yeah, so what's your first roll?
My Arcana, which would be 24.
All right, roll con.
That would be 16.
All right. You feel an actual pull from your pack.
Like a coal inside my pack?
A pull, like your pack got pulled on.
Oh, look back.
You look behind you, and there's fucking no one there.
I will unclip my sword. I'm gonna like full on pull up, but I'm gonna unclip my sword.
Ooh. Do I hear
Giving a
him?
look around.
Do I hear him hear that unclip?
Probably, yeah. Probably a clip.
I recognize that, and if it's Oliver fucking arming up, I don't even look to see what he's looking at. I immediately sword out, turn, and like look to Oliver, look to where he's looking.
Yeah, you look past him. Sorry, you look past him, and there's nothing. Like the breeze is blowing fucking leaves by, and that's it.
Look back to Oliver. What do you got?
Something pulled upon my pack. Like grabbed, almost an attempt to grab me.
Abel, roll perception.
Six.
You see his weight shift. Oliver, he pulled again.
I turn.
You look and there's nothing there. And now you're staring at a bastion wall.
Can I fly over to his backpack?
Sure.
Kevin, behind you.
Yeah, I
My
see him.
thought is that something in his bag is like trying to get out of it. Maybe one of the magical items. Actually, I might as well voice that. It's like, do you think something in your bag might be moving?
I take off the bag and like open it. 1 second, I gotta turn down Gary Gygax.
I know, this shit's loud as fuck. Hold on, I'm about to switch something else. I'm almost like zero.
I mean, I love it.
Zeroed out on Gary Gygax, but it's still like, you like music? Do you like calm ambience?
Calm. You are calmed.
Welcome to the forest of nature. Oh, God.
I will open my pack.
Awesome. You open your pack, and there's light emanating from it.
Drop the pack.
And you drop the pack.
Pull sword.
When you do, damn, you drop the pack? Brother. Okay, you drop the pack. And as it lands, the light disappears.
Oh no. I look in.
And then you look in, and you see that the light is still kind of there.
Something
You go
broke.
rummaging around in your pack.
Yeah.
You rummage around, you feel sharp things.
Oliver, what did you do?
Pull a piece out.
You pull pieces of this rose out.
Damn it!
The petals are shattered, falling apart. It's super delicate. It was barely put together. However, in his hand is not light. It still emanates from the bag.
I reach for the leaf.
Yeah, you reach in and you pull out a singular leaf that glows with blue magic.
Oliver, let's put the pieces of the rose in my bag, and we'll see if we can repair it or something. We need to keep this separate. These two separate.
Go ahead, take the pieces. I'll keep the leaf.
Good idea. I kind of segregate the separate pieces in my bag.
Yeah, I'll help him sweep it up and put it in.
That's fair.
We're not leaving a fragment behind.
I'm holding
Even
it up, like. Go ahead.
I was going to say, even at close glance, it looks like nothing really has changed about the piece itself, except that it glows with magical light.
Does it have the same color as when I was looking at the forest?
It's similar, yeah.
Same hue or shade of color?
Yeah, it's like, fuck, dude. I'm kind of pissed off because I came up with all this shit on my own like 3 years ago, and now it's in fucking New World. But you remember those trees in New World?
The what?
Like,
Yeah.
There's trees in New World that have like veins that glow, like light pulses through them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, evidently that's a thing. It works. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Way to steal
This is why we
ideas,
make
Tyler.
patents.
Right?
Yeah.
Jesus, my bad. Fucking A, I didn't already say this like years ago or anything.
For real.
I'm telling you, we make patents, we make millions.
Who ratted out?
I'll sigh. And
Yeah, you, well, even while holding this, it no longer pulls to any direction or anything. It just is. It feels like nothing has like changed about the like. If you were holding the entire craft of the rose, it feels like whatever magical power that had is now only in this leaf, all of it.
I nod, and I'm going to hold this leaf in my hand. I'm not going to put it back. I'm going to hold it.
Okay.
Sheath my sword.
I hate to be the guy. Can we get a quick break? I gotta go to the
Oh,
bathroom.
no, that's fine.
5 minute break.
Could I try casting mending on the rose in the meantime?
You can try. It does not work.
Oh, well.
Sorry, for story purposes, this is kind of destined to happen, but he dropped the fucking pack. What?
Expedited a.
I
Yeah,
know
I was like-
what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, shit, okay. That kind of makes it all happen now. Oh, all right.
It could have been led somewhere, but okay.
That was the point. That was my, yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Well,
It's okay.
Do it now.
Well, it's funny too, because this party is so, it's like you're explorative, but you're also very cautious. So it's kind of hard to throw combat at you without having like the world be against you in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got some shit coming up.
And
Gonna
see,
be good.
that's why we're so goddamn cautious. Because you're always like, boy, I got something coming for you, man. You can't wait to fuck your day up. And we're like, I'm just gonna peek around the corner.
we mess it up ourselves.
I'm trying to be nice.
Hey, see
Catch
this?
a fireball in the face when we peek around corners.
See this completely innocent door?
That was on purpose, and you know it. I taught everyone a lesson that day, man. I taught
learned a
everybody
lesson.
in that fucking session a lesson. I was like, don't trust anything. So I don't care how benign you think it is, it can kill you.
Yeah.
I still
I'm
remember.
just gonna open this door. You're gonna what? What did I do?
No, please no.
I'm sorry, it was
Did you do a
trapped and
mimic door
cast-
a long time ago or no?
So I did do a mimic door. It was a door that closed downwards on you, and you took damage when you tried to
Not
open
the
it.
same boat that we.
Oh no. What you got into just there, sir, was all of that experience thrown into one door. So that I made it like a staple of the campaign rather than a dungeon that y'all just passed through. Well, I tried to anyway. It seems to have worked. Yeah, it's still. I still want to point out to everybody here, it's still eerily quiet for being right the fuck next to a forest.
Yeah.
That's great. We just destroyed a magical artifact and a one-of-a-kind artifact.
Yeah. They all found out that it was
So-
one of a kind and stolen by the nimble hands of of Ooga Booga.
Yeah.
And also the life essence of a god in there, if I recall correctly.
Maybe,
Or what remains of him.
maybe not. Did you remember? Did you take notes?
I do remember what you told us about
Speaking
all
of
that.
which,
Who made it and all that. That was the current dead god that made it.
Yes, the one, not the female one that you're trying to help
No,
in this
the
land, but
dwarven god of creation, if I recall correctly.
that is absolutely correct.
Yeah, this was his last creation and his essence. I'm not sure if it was his last creation, but I think it was.
Oh, you weren't told as much, but it was kind of like his last hurrah, like his last great work that he did.
Which, thank God he did it. Oh,
Well, they say when you
So-
miss something, you put your soul into it.
yeah. Oh, shit. So, Tyler,
Yes, sir.
I did pick up the feat because wizards get a feat every 5th level.
holy shit,
I did pick up the feat, create wondrous item,
we did.
Nice.
which for some reason is a level 3 feat for some ungodly reason. Redbeard, what do you do?
I forgot we leveled up. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, experience is experience. I don't care if you were fighting stuff or not. You discovered a lot.
I don't remember
yeah.
if I gave myself.
Hey, I nearly died a lot. That's experience enough.
Fair. To
I
some degree. You also kind of put yourself out there.
want so bad. I'm gonna draw this too. The like Zavi, like Abel running out of the cave entrance with Zavi, like towing Zavish, grabbing, like having grabbed him by his his jacket and trousers and whatnot, like a suitcase. Lydia on his shoulder and a sword in his hand, like running out of the fucking cave.
Look, there's a lot of artwork that needs to be done,
Oh yeah,
And we're
including
back.
the weasel throwing out, what was it, 5 magic missiles?
dude, the weasel running. I forgot about the fucking weasel.
I missed a weasel throwing 5 magic missiles.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds amazing.
It was amazing. My weasel
This
took
episode-
revenge upon my dishonorable wounding.
This episode of Fellowship of the D&D Season 2 is brought to you by G Fuel.
Whoa, what? No.
Whoa,
What?
whoa, hey. No, it's not. The hell it is.
Hey, I really don't want to get sued.
Hey, we need money, but we
Right.
don't need to be sued.
G Fuel's like, oh really?
Look, I'm just saying, if Pixel Dice was willing to sponsor us by giving us a full set of Pixel Dice, I would not be disappointed.
No one is
Right.
sponsoring us.
I was terrified.
Which,
Well, I wouldn't be
are y'all aware
disappointed.
of what those are?
Oh.
I could use some new dice.
The Pixel Dice are the ones that light up and have a special mat when you roll them on them to tell you what they are, so it's neat.
Yeah, but they
mean
only
this
have
in-
these fixes.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, RJ, but every
I
time
think
you
they
turn
have
on your
20
camera,
now.
you go into full robot mode.
Okay, I will not grace you with my beauty.
You ain't that
You
handsome.
you are very handsome.
No, stop
Not that
fucking
handsome.
lying to him, dog.
Okay, I was handsome enough to get a wife.
At least they think you are.
Someone does.
Right? Do you think he's handsome?
She didn't even answer. That's what
Dang.
You looked at us funny, like, really? Am I supposed to answer that?
I think
I never
he's
said
very
she was nice to me.
Hey, whenever you go over to California, Sima, how many times do you get asked, oh, are you his helper?
I mean, we haven't been seen in
His-
public very often,
his
so
handler?
I haven't had that
Are you his handler? Oh, you know there's special places in heaven just for you.
Oh my god!
yet. No, just doing my charity work.
Jesus Christ!
Oh yes, it's better if she plays along.
Is this a
Oh my
fetish?
Are you into this?
Ooh, please tell me we're not recording right now.
We
Yeah.
are.
Of course we are.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
Highlight reel.
I feel like this moment,
This is
if we ever actually gained a following, this would end up in like the funniest clips.
I think my favorite part of the session so far, out of character, was when I went, "Oh shit, it's Kevin," and Redbeard just goes,
I don't see a fucking Kevin.
fucking pulls out his handgun. I was like, "Ooh,
No, no.
I wasn't ready. All I saw was like you just like into overalls, pull out handgun. I was like, "Ooh, it's there."
All right.
I can expect it on the table, in a drawer, somewhere. In the overalls was not where I was expecting.
what are you talking about? He's got 3 of them in there.
Tyler.
Hmm.
On 5th level with fighters, you can attack twice instead of just once. Does that mean you have 2 attacks and a movement, or you're just down
Yes.
to 2 attacks?
No,
Shit,
so
I
it's
gotta go do
a
my math real
movement
quick.
and then 2 attacks,
Okay.
or just 2 attacks.
Okay, but like okay, that'll be nice. 2 attacks will.
Yeah, it works as per normal.
Yeah, so it's one.
Um,
It's 2 attack rolls though, right?
Right. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's full on 2 attack rolls, 2 damage rolls, the whole shebang.
Okay.
You
Perfect.
attack very
Uh-huh.
fast.
I need to know magic.
There's a
To
short action
impress
surge on
the
there and haste.
the pirate queen GF.
Look what I can do! Dancing lights.
Look at that. Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, you're freaking cute.
I can
Look.
do flame. Tiny little
Abel,
lighter
Right.
big.
Make
Look.
fire.
at the end of the day, Abel is arm candy.
You right?
He really probably is.
I mean, if it gets in places.
I mean,
Ain't
there's
got
only
me
one place he
places.
wants to get. So
Showed up once, saw the ex-girlfriend. Hey, relationship's fixed. I'm back on the good side. Thought I got broke up with again, but I'm not.
at least she
Allegedly
didn't try to kill you this time.
backed.
Hey, how many times did I say last session that there was?
There was what?
Huh?
How many? How many spells?
Oh,
Oh,
be more specific.
How many spells did I say there was last session?
80 something.
363 is what it's at now.
Oh, that's where it got to. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
360.
I was like, oh.
It hasn't grown
that's what
yet.
you're doing.
Okay. I was like, ooh, did it grow more?
No, I thought you were at 380 last time.
I was at 280.
Whoa!
Okay.
Holy
If that doesn't terrify you, how many spells Oliver just could go?
So here's my question on it. It's basically wild magic, right?
Chaos
Basically.
magic. Yeah. It's basically what it is so you take all wild magic, but what they did is somebody was like, here's a table, but let's take all the spells that have the term evil in them, or the evil descriptor.
Go right back out. Cute babies.
That
Any spell that has the evil descriptor of any kind, and put them into a table for a wild magic table.
Chaos magic.
Have you taken a
table.
look at how many of those are self-afflictive and not positive?
No, he has not.
No.
Okay, that's what
I'm
I
just-
thought.
I promise you, he has not. I promise you that.
No.
He would not have just be casting willy-nilly if that were the case, I assume.
No, the only time I don't, I'm just like, I can't do that one is when it's literally just like, hey, that literally wouldn't work. Like, that doesn't work here because that doesn't happen. That doesn't exist. That thing doesn't exist.
Well, you guys make your way around the rest of the bastion, come out the other side, and the bridge is normal on this side. Plant life hasn't taken over anything. Looks pretty kosher. You head back down the
Oliver, is
road.
the leaf getting brighter or dimmer or anything while we're walking?
I look at it.
It is.
I turn
Yes,
it like a compass.
You all right? She got you from there, huh?
Ew.
You missed it, so every time anybody sneezes, he'll go like.
From across the fucking room.
It doesn't help that on my camera you just sneezed in his face, actually.
Yeah,
yeah. You literally went right on to him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What time of I know this is not necessarily a short trip back to the town. What time of day is it?
Not really. By the time you reach the other side of the bastion, it's probably about 3:30, 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so we're not going into the whole guiding bit of. Yep, there he goes.
I'm going to compass it.
What? Yeah, I mean, it acts kind of like a compass. You point it towards, you get yourself towards the bastion, and it begins to glow again. You get away from it, and it doesn't.
I think we need to go this way.
Just, yeah. When I FYI add a game, not what that's for. But okay. So you turn around and say, "This is the way we need to go," and you point towards the bastion.
Kind of
Didn't
look.
we just come from here?
I look kind of towards the sky, seeing the time of day. We are running out of time. This will burn the
Then
entire
maybe
day.
later. Then maybe there.
It will be here.
It
But
will
like
continue to
I
be here.
pause a moment and I look at the bastion. And I think I'm kind of thinking to myself, I don't know, a lot of shit is changing in a short amount of time. And
Will it be here?
yeah, like something like this could fester and become gravely worse.
Yeah, this feels like a direction. Feels like meant to be. And it's somewhat early in the day.
Kind of look back down to the
Maybe it
road
won't
to
take
where
too
the
much time.
kingdom is. Look back over to the bastion.
We're here.
Heads is go to the fucking kingdom. Tails is say agree with Oliver.
I have a demon coin. Let me flip it.
My coin said kingdom.
I think we should go with Oliver on this one. No reason not to. We have some time. We can make it quick.
Don't, but
It's up to the party.
Kind of curious what that demon coin said though.
I am too.
I mean, it said heads.
So, kingdom. We will. Zavish. I don't believe this thing is leaving anytime soon. The kingdom, however,
Belief, though.
I will carry it, as I have carried it for a long time. You know this.
and then dropped it.
Shh. It never glowed before. It never glowed before.
Yeah, but the one time it
True.
does glow, you drop it.
But you're saying the leaf will not leave us. And yet, the leaf leaving us here. I think I'm clever.
Well, what do you guys decide to do?
Lydia is still like tired and reeling at this point. She's just following
To the
along.
kingdom.
I'm kind of waiting.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Oliver because he's
To the kingdom.
kind of make a last little glance around the party. All right, to the kingdom.
I'll take one last look before leaving at the at this place.
It's a rather large building with one main doorway that is barred.
I know, just like before.
I don't know. Kind of thinking the Bastion would be the move, because if we hit the Bastion, burns a day, we'll be kind of showing up right when the fucking college gets there. That would be fucking wild.
Kind of would. Do what you go.
I mean, my only worry is getting this little disease nipped in the butt. That's my only worry.
Assuming it gets nipped.
Either way,
Let's investigate.
From what Lydia's seen and just like what y'all have witnessed going across this bridge, there's very clearly a source of all of this, and it's not here.
Yeah, that jump magic, that those whatever the fuck was she is seeing, the blink would be a hell of a thing to fight, and we would be constantly fighting that. We would not be able to stop it because this, like he said, the source not here at the Bastion. It's further into the forest. So it wouldn't be solving a problem. It'd be going about that little quest line at a constant rate of basically uphill the entire way without a solution. So Kingdom may be a better.
as I said, to the kingdom. This will be here later. We have more time for this than we do for that.
Onward down the road we go.
Oliver, you're the last to like leave the site of the Bastion, being next to it. You didn't hear this before, and they didn't explain it to you, but you hear a couple thuds as you're having this conversation with everybody, and it doesn't really ring clear what that is until everybody kind of leaves, the noise is down, and you can hear these thuds and the groans coming from inside. Sounds like a suited man hitting the ground and not being happy about how he got there. And then it happens again, and again, and again. So finally it's like, it's just eerie enough that like you feel like you're kind of peering into some shit you don't want to, and you will start walking away.
Reasonable.
You guys make it up the road a ways, and it forks off. There's a sign here. One arrow points off to the right and says graveyard. The other points to the left and is on top of that one, much larger, says Isonah.
Isonah.
Yeah, I think we have enough friends in the other area. No sense for a visit.
You make your way up the road a bit, and you come across that campsite from before. You see that there are still 3 burnt out fire pits, and that this grassy field off to your right continues on for quite some ways until there's yet another forest.
I'm gonna check the campsite once more. Like as we're passing, just drift over to the campsite, walk through it just to eyeball, see if anything's changed since we last were through here.
It doesn't look like anyone else has really been here before. There is one set of footprints that is new, and it's on the road, and it's going the other direction. And you could probably make out what that was. Yeah.
Kind of see it, make note of it, and just recognize it and just keep on walking.
Good shit. All right. You make it back to the gates of the town. The bridge is down, and there's a couple guards sitting inside of the bridgeway.
They're sitting on the bridge?
No, like, so it's like a moat drawbridge. They're inside of the bridge area, so like after the bridge, inside of the kingdom.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean now.
Sorry. It's hard to
No,
be
you're good.
literally descriptive all the time, by the way.
No, I understand. It's in the few times that I have, it was the biggest pain.
As soon as we approach, actually, yeah, just kind of walking up. This is the drawbridge to the
To Isonah. Yeah.
to Isonah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you're here.
Um,
The sun's starting to go down. That odd like orange to red haze that comes over the sky as the sun is already past the mountains, but not yet down enough.
The castle.
The castle is at the top of that mountain. So you can kind of see the silhouette of the castle from where the sun is setting.
Bed down. Hit the castle in the morning. Make it back downtown, maybe.
picture references.
I know.
Do
It
we
like,
see
warms my heart when she's
that
never
banner anywhere? Because I remember, like, our characters drew some
She's at the
infamy
age
or
where
slash
she doesn't have to smell them, she lives
you
with them,
know,
like not. But she chooses to.
fame. What is it called
Like when I'm sitting
in
upstairs
game
and I'm
though?
holding her. Oh, but
It's infamy for sure.
over her and she's like sitting up.
Yeah.
And then she snuggles and
So,
she stays there. I'm like, my heart. You know exactly.
Would that like
hell
banner
is
be seen
that?
anyway? That,
The banner of Salah.
You see nothing of that sort anywhere.
well, that's not the Order of Sarlar. That's like
I want to sell it.
our group's banner. That's our former group's banner. I drew that a long time ago.
Sell it. Shut up.
Well, you look around a bit. Oh my God, you're looking at banners too. I already thought of this. Okay, roll perception for me, Oliver. You guys aren't even in the town yet, so it's not a great look at it. But
That's an 18. That's not bad. That's dope.
okay, you see a color you recognize, but it's not anything mystical or what really you're looking for. But you recognize it for sure. It takes you a second, and everybody else kind of wanders into town, but you're fixed on this, and it clicks in your head after everybody already enters the town.
Who is it?
That's the flag from the Mage's College.
I grab Abel.
No,
Like
you
my-
don't. He's ahead of you. You have to run and catch up to him now.
Try yelling.
I don't. I look around. How many people
Snap
are
it at me.
ahead? How many people are around us?
You're like, hey, stupid, get back here.
Several. This is a fucking bustling city of people.
Pull up the cowl. And I'm going to like Assassin's Creed normal person walk. Yeah. Up to Abel.
Kind of like what?
And I'm going to like head nod towards the banners.
Oh, fuck.
Abel, you notice that this is on top of the king's, like, there's like a wall that kind of gates in the actual castle, and it's protruding from there as if like they're visiting.
God damn it.
If you'd
Can I
like
roll
to.
perception to
Got to be
find
damned.
like a slightly empty alleyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say that out loud too, like, fuck.
12?
Yeah, I'm sorry. One more time. What? I was being asked a question.
Oh, no, all good, all good. It was 12.
For what though? I'm sorry.
Oh, of course.
Got
To find
lost in the sauce.
all good, dude. To find an empty or slightly empty alleyway.
No, I said you did find one already.
Oh, nice.
It's
Oh,
like
man.
right there. Like you end up walking down the main road as you would, and near, not at the bar, but near the bar to the left, there's an empty alleyway, and you walk in there.
I'm like, my eyes are locked on that fucking flag.
You can
Pissed.
still see it from this alley.
Lydia, I'm gonna guess that you're sitting on like Abel's shoulder or Zavisha's shoulder, or probably not mine, but one of the
Hopefully Abel's
three.
like I usually am.
Yep. Pull Zavish and Abel. Whoop. Into this alleyway.
Follow into the alleyway. Just I'm kind of stuck in my head like, motherfucker. This changes everything.
Too late.
I'm trying to make it as like casual as possible. Like we're walking. Oh, we just turned into this alleyway
Here we
for
go,
no
here we go,
reason.
everybody. Let's go. Fucking straight into the alleyway. Regardless if they're here, we need to talk to that king. We need to actually get to him at some point. The longer they're here, the harder it gets. I need to get to the docks. I need to see if they're here in mass.
What does Abel look like? Like is he like bearded and like all that?
Like Joel from The Last of Us. Just a slightly younger version of Joel.
So
I remember that description actually.
Short,
That's a great-
short, dark
that's a
hair.
great description.
Like, that's exactly it.
I'm gonna take out a razor blade.
Ah, fucking snatch your fucking hand, like, with strength you haven't felt yet. Snatch your hand.
I'm not like, but I'm just like, I pull it out, hold it out. You're gonna have to look a little different. We're all going to.
What? Are you gonna use this to go fuck yourself?
You can cut your beard first.
I hand it back to him. No.
Or I could go.
Okay.
They
He
haven't
wants
seen
me to look different.
I
pull out
fucking
the
reach.
ring. I'm like, I can look different.
I may have something. I reach into my pack and pull out the mask.
I know nothing of this mask, so
This.
You know nothing of the ring that is pulled out either.
Do not use that.
I do a quick.
He's like, do not. Absolutely not.
I give a quick, like, I look to Oliver.
Why
I
not?
quickly describe the
It's
mask, like,
literally illegal to use.
this was the mask that the old man.
So is that.
Zavish, the mask is not illegal. You, Zavish, would know that being even in possession of that ring is highly illegal. Wearing a mask is much less incriminating than wearing a damn illegal magic ring.
I turn and I look at Lydia and Zavish. As I was saying, this is the old man's mask. He wasn't an old man. He was an elf. He was using this as a disguise himself as the old man.
I like motion to myself, I suppose.
Yes, you are old. We get that.
I'm
Two old guys go out on a recon mission. I'm gonna fucking put the mask on and see what it does.
Oh my god. Okay, roll Constitution, because you just got shifted, so that's fine.
Oh, okay. So
First time for any. First
11.
time, huh?
No, you change and you immediately, sick to your stomach, fall to the ground, not vomiting, but like you feel like you want to. The pain is mainly in your core. You don't even know what part of you hurts like that.
Fucking stiff as a board, head bump into the fucking wall.
Yeah. But as you look up, I assume Oliver would like reach down and try to help you.
Yes.
He
Fucking
reaches over and tries to help you.
look up to
You
him.
reach up, and an old man's hand is holding yours. He looks up to you, and he looks blind.
Do I see him though?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
You also know that looking at people as a blind man is fucking unnerving for other people. So like doing that, just think about those implications first before you go staring at people with your blind
Just
ass.
slowly turn to Zavish as the old blind man just stare at him.
So you're looking at
Dude,
me in the face,
Just give
right,
him the
Redbeard?
smile, the 3-2 smile, dog.
Oh my
Just there.
god.
Hey, Redbeard, you're looking at me
Yeah,
in the face?
you tongue the inside of your mouth. You only have 3 teeth.
Could you roll perception for me?
You're
you're
just as attractive as
looking
ever.
at my face? If you're looking into my face, you might see something.
Got a 5.
He was looking at me.
I think my
Look, he's
the,
looking at the good-looking one, not the ugly
the
one.
change to my body is I'm just still trying to like get used to this idea. How do I look?
Like
Horrible.
an old man.
Awful.
Perfect.
I'm going to actually reach over and grab
Abel, you realize when you say
some
that
Abel's skin and pull it a little.
there's a problem. You still sound like yourself.
The more I like, the more words I say, I'm just kind of like. How do I look?
So,
Yeah.
God
Oliver
awful.
chuckles. You'll get. Now, 2 old men
I'll walk up,
into a key.
walk up to Oliver, give him the old pat on the face. I'm gonna go to the dock real quick. Try to wheel around and like go from a full standing up walk, slowly start to fix my gait a little bit to an
Your
old
little
man's.
posture change.
Yeah, trying to remember the old man's how he walked.
You could just walk like I do
roll
because
to act. You are trying to mimic something. Roll.
Standard just base roll, or would
Yeah.
that be a charisma?
So technically it's a performance roll. So it's really a bard roll, but I'm making you do it anyway.
Just 15.
Okay. Yeah. No, you tend to remember everything like vividly. Like he did such a damn good job of convincing you he was an old man that it fucking stuck.
Trying to do all the same things he did.
Yeah, you're
Kind of, I turn around, look to see if
you're
anyone's
repeating
following.
mannerisms. No one's following.
Come on,
I'll follow.
we got to go.
Hold on. You old fart. Hold still for a second. I need to do something before I forget. So like I was saying before, I'm going to pull on a little bit of his skin and see if it pulls and stretches.
It pulls and stretches as an old man's skin would, and doesn't go back right away. It takes a second.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay, that's what I need.
Stop.
Hold on. Hey, old fart, you need to listen to me real quick. This is important. Do not show this mask to anyone else.
Well, no
If it's bad as the rain, for
No shit, Shani.
okay,
Too good.
good.
All right.
Oh god.
Oh god.
All right. So, Master Council member, and who are you?
I am.
Old shit.
Thank you, Mr. Savish. Shitbag.
Davish, don't you know to respect your elders?
Master Merchant.
Yes. Oh, she's still on my shoulder. Yes, you're right.
Master Merchant.
I was like, she's like, no, she's good. It's going.
Remember, we're just heading down to the dock and back. We're not going to diddle daddle along the fucking way, huh? Huh?
Yes. Now, what is your name? My old mind forgives me sometimes.
Fucking same. I'm gonna try to remember if the old man's name was ever mentioned.
Oblong.
Oblong.
Oblong, yeah, that was
Oblong,
it.
yeah.
Notes. Oblong.
Does he look like Oblong, or does he look like himself? But
He
older?
looks
looks
exactly
like
like
Oblong.
Oblong.
Oh
So
shit!
it's a
The guards
one-
can recognize you.
One setting. So I'm trying to. We're gonna be nice and quick about it.
The guards are gonna recognize you so fast.
Down to the
Yo, what are you
docks.
doing back here, old man?
Right back. Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
Let's
He's
boogie.
so good. Fucking sponsors off like it's nothing.
Oh,
and then,
dude,
like,
yeah,
he
I
never
just start-
touches his hands. Oh yeah.
Only one councilwoman has seen me like this, correct? The council, like, only, of the magic.
Yeah.
Okay, only the woman has seen me like this, right?
Yeah, just the head councilman of the entire fucking guild has seen you like that, yeah.
Let's hope that she hasn't told everybody that this is what I look like.
Right?
They'd probably be putting out a fucking, like, putting out word that we need to be found.
APB.
Yeah, shit, yeah, they would. If we are correct on how, you know, what their intentions are. I immediately start kind of. I'm very sneakily, heavy quotes here, walking down the way, not like through the middle of the fucking road, but just kind of beat bopping my way over to the docks.
Yes, you do so. Surprisingly smoothly. Even guards like waved at you and shit.
I'm looking for wanted posters.
I keep like, not like just looking kind of at the ground, and taking my cautious steps, acting like I don't notice them.
Yes.
Blind guy goes.
As long as you're you know, acting like you're supposed to be there, then everything works.
So yeah, you work your way up towards the dock, and you finally are able to see every ship that is here. There's several people on the dock, but it is not full. In fact, it looks like people are being moved out.
I'm gonna whisper to Lydia. Do a flyby real quick. See what you see.
I give a nod and like dim myself down to just be as least shiny as possible, and do like
Yeah.
a quick fly around the dock.
Roll perception.
I'm gonna
Also,
see-
roll listen after perception, please.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm looking around. Do I see a lot of people around us, or is it just kind of us in a little nook?
Savish, you notice that there's not a single fucking person. Like, they said all this stuff about there being the Mages College actually being here, and there is not a fucking soul here that's wearing the colors.
Hmm.
In the castle. Also 17.
That.
And then
Okay.
roll a listen.
So, this
Uh,
may be a preparation party. They're not here yet, maybe.
I'm going to walk.
I
Yes,
turn
you
to
see-
Oblong.
Lydia, hold on, Lydia.
Yes.
You see much of the same. There are people packing up, essentially. A couple people you over here are being given their money back.
I'm gonna walk over slowly Hello, young man.
What?
I'm gonna walk over to the guy.
He's talking to a rando.
Any, yeah,
Oh, just a guy?
Any
a
young
guy,
man.
any young man.
Let me roll probability. Man, I love these dice for DMing. Let me tell you.
An
I
old,
got so far tonight. I've rolled 4 nat ones
fucking
and three
old
three
lady.
fours. The
Fuck.
fuck?
Old lady standing there. Excuse me, young fella.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Actually, you hear the voice of someone familiar. But as they turn to you, you can't see their face. They are shorter than you and have a hat, and they don't look up to you.
Oh, fuck.
Roll to remember.
13.
You could swear you know who the fuck this is.
I think out of game I know who it is. It's the little pirate boy, I think. Hello, young boy.
I like her dress.
Hello there. How can I help you?
I came into town and I noticed all these Mages guilds banners everywhere. Can I explain what's happening? Some sort of event? Some sort of parade, maybe?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir.
Yeah, are there any...
I just work here.
Yes,
Oh.
and... What about here? Like, so you work here, in this town?
You see their shoulders drop even more, and their head drops, and neck drops.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm going to... I say, I see. I'll ask the next person. And I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder.
You are no use to me.
So,
I will simply ask somebody else.
I want to ask something to Abel real quick.
I'm going to kind of signal over to Zavish, Abel, and Lydia. And just, I'm like, stretch up. And then as soon as I get to that stretch, do like that.
I'm gonna do my kind of glancing. Uh-oh, we lost connection. Yeah. Stand by. Yeah, we lost connection. Stand by. Pausing recording.